What's good? Let's give it up. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. What's good with y'all? All right. Y'all see the title of this video? Um, Single life is whack. Now, what inspired this video, besides from me being single myself, is a video that I came across of some dude was talking about how single life is the best life because you're single because the universe is waiting to send you that special thing. Now, as beautifully sound as that shit sound, it's a crock of bullshit though. It's not true at all. The universe is not waiting to send you shit. That's not how it works. Now, let's go into why single life is garbage, right? Now, first of all, I've been telling people from day one, we were not constructed, my bad. We were not constructed to be by ourselves. Period. It's not nature. It's not a natural thing that was supposed to occur amongst humans. We're not meant to be by ourselves. And I don't see why any human being would want to be by yourself anyways, because at the end of the day, the best thing that we can do amongst each other is communicate and socialize and build and trade and back and forth. Like that's the best thing about life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, humans make life fun for other humans. That's just it. You know, we entertain each other. Like, those are human beings just like you. You know, it took a man and a woman to reproduce and have you as their offspring. It took two. It always takes two. So why would you think being by yourself is the best way to go? Now, first of all, obviously, there's a lot of women, there's a lot of men, women, whatever, you know, that's single for various of reasons. Like, I'm gonna say, me personally, I'm single because I don't really know how to operate in a relationship the way I need to in order for that shit to work. That's my problem. That's the issue I have. A lot of other people are single for many other reasons. Some of them just don't want to be bothered with people. Some of them has been hurt, have been hurt so many times that they feel like it's good to just cut everybody off and just stay to themselves. Like, you hear the saying, I can do bad all by myself, so a lot of people actually believe that, and they just keep it solo and stick to themselves. But I'm telling you right now, 99%, if not just 100% of everybody that's single, you're not happy about being single. You might be happy about something else. You might be happy that, okay, I ain't got no kids, no woman, and for a woman perspective, she ain't got no man and no responsibilities. So she just feel like, she can have all the money to herself. She's able to spend more money and things like that because she don't really have to worry about nobody else. She's free spirited. She could sleep with whoever, and this goes for both male and female. Some of them feel like, it's good to feel free spirited and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And some of them feel like, what they have is just for them because they don't have nobody to share it with. But I mean, the fact that you're single by yourself is not a happy thing. You might just be happy about the circumstances that single life allow you to live. Like I said, like the benefits, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to share nothing. You don't got to, get in a house at a certain time. You don't got to explain yourself to a certain person. I mean, these things you might appreciate, but at the end of the day, the fact that you're single is nothing to appreciate. You're not happy with that. I don't see what the fuck is there to be happy about, man. Being fucking single. Like, I was in a short mini relationship. a little while ago, and I thought the shit was gonna work because we both definitely was into each other. Even though she was a little bit too younger than me, like she just turned 19, and I was like 25. Like I wasn't the most mature person. She definitely wasn't that mature either, and we just didn't work because I felt like mentality wise we were at two different places. We liked each other, but none of us really knew what it took to be in a relationship. Definitely I didn't. I like, even to this day I don't think I really know what the fuck that shit is really about, because it takes a lot of patience that for the most part I don't really have like that most of the time for anybody. And you got to have patience in order to be in a relationship and for that relationship to work. You're going to have some patience. You're going to have to know how to compromise and sacrifice um ways about yourself in order, for that shit to make sense. You know what I mean? But I'm tired of hearing these motherfuckers, especially these women. A lot of y'all women, y'all are the main ones like to embrace single life. Thanks to artists like fucking Beyonce, always talking about some things that some shit that indicates like single life, like praising single life. She always loved doing that. With Destiny Childs, they had independent, and what was it called? Independent girl, independent woman. Then, as a solo artist, with the single ladies, and always telling women to, and then they had this other Destiny Child had this ladies leave your man at home, like what was the name of that song? Jumping, like they always, like they trying to embrace singularity, like single life, which is bullshit. It's setting yourself up to be miserable, for failure. Straight up. You can be miserable with a person, but to be miserable with a person and to be miserable by yourself is two different levels of misery. I'd rather be miserable, say, with my family that I need, than to be miserable without my family. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just that simple, you know. But like I said, y'all women, a lot of y'all are the main ones that like to act like single life is just the shit, because niggas ain't shit anyways. I agree with a lot of y'all. If y'all seen my video I did about niggas don't date black women when they get money, y'all know how I feel about, like, y'all know how I feel about niggas. I know a lot of niggas ain't shit. Like, I know that for a fact. A lot of dudes is just not worthy of anything. Like, for I don't know how a lot of these niggas even get pussy or have kids or have bitches, period. Because a lot of niggas just ain't worth nothing. Niggas is a penny with a hole in it. Like, for real. So I get that completely, but to say niggas ain't shit, so you want to stay to yourself, or some of y'all go the dyke route. That's another video. I just did a video on that, matter of fact. But a lot of y'all like to act like just single life is just, like, ain't nothing wrong with it, or it's equal to having a good man in your life. That's not true, man. And y'all know that ain't true. That is a lie, man. How can that be even relative? Like, how can you even relate that to each other? You can't say single life is the shit, is the way to go. Like, you can't do that. You cannot do that, man, because first of all, that's only promoting misery, man. Like, you're telling these young girls that they don't need to work it out with a man. They don't need to, try to make it work with a man, because a lot of the times that's what it comes down to. A lot of y'all not trying to make it work. Motherfuckers nowadays are quick to get up and give up and just move on and say fuck it. Like, I know we living in that era right now. You know what I mean? This shit is ridiculous. But y'all not gonna convince me that y'all are loving single life. If you are single over, say, a year, and I'm only saying a year because that's enough time to really see what the fuck being single is really about. Like that's enough time to really get a nice amount of misery, because that's really what it is, to where you're gonna get it. Like, damn, single life ain't shit. But if you pass a year being single and you telling me you loving that shit, you fucking lying, man. Or that shit makes perfect sense and you don't care, you don't need a man. Or if it's a dude, he talking about he don't need no girl. Like, y'all smoking something toxic, man. Y'all niggas got problems, man. That shit is not real, man. We need each other, man. Yin and yang, this and that, positive, negative, black and white. Like, the balance is necessary. That's what we are. The feminine energy and the masculine energy, it balances each other. It's needed. It's needed. I don't give a fuck what you say. Okay, you've been single for so long, so you got to embrace this shit. I get that, but don't try to make it seem like it's the norm. It's kind of like comparing these fucking LBGTQ motherfuckers and what they do. You know what I mean? Don't try to make it seem normal because you have adapted to it and you've made it a part of your normal life. Don't make it seem like it's a norm in life. It's just a part of what you made normal in your fucking life. Like, somebody can make smoking drugs a normal part of their life, but that's not a normal part of life. So that's all it is. Like, don't make your sickness, because thinking that you belong by yourself. Like, yo, let me tell you. Here's an example of how you really would see what human contact and human relationships are really about. If you ever seen documentaries, or if you know somebody that been to jail and they've been to the hole, or they've been to like segregation where um you're locked away at a certain part of the jail by yourself, no human contact, no inmate contact, no cellmates, no nothing. You're just by yourself every day. All you got is a fucking room with four corners with probably a little window, and your the bars on your fucking door and your bed and toilet. You don't have nothing else. No human contact. Can't talk to nobody. Can't bounce no ideas off motherfuckers. Can't listen to nobody. Can't talk to nobody. Can't do none of that. It drives you out of your fucking mind. It drives them out of their mind. And this is a study that proves that to be a fact. It's not just a few people account. This is real shit. This is something that science has proven, that humans will, after a while, you would go fucking crazy without the contact of other humans. And obviously the jail shit is more extreme, because when you're in jail, you know, you're completely controlled in jail. Like, out here in society, you could cut people off and you can still hop on the internet. You can still, go places and still see people. So that's different. When you're in jail, if they put you in segregation, it's over. You're not seeing nobody. You ain't got no contact with nobody. Your family can't even come see you. I mean, come on, man. And what drives them out of their minds is simple, for the fact that they don't have people around them. The simple fact is, that's what drives them out of their minds. That is because they don't got people around them. They can't talk to people. So single life is whack. Y'all need to cut it out. I would say, life deal you certain cards sometime that you just got to live a certain type of way. But don't try to make it normal. Don't try to defend single life. Like, fuck Beyonce and all them other motherfuckers that try to make single life seem like the shit. And yes, I said fuck Beyonce because I don't care about Beyonce. I'm not a celebrity loving fanatic or fan like y'all niggas is. I don't care about celebrities because they don't care about nothing but themselves. So, anyways, man, like I said, we all need somebody, man. We all need somebody. Go find who you need. Go try to be around people that's more similar to you, and stop trying to get with people that you have nothing in common with, but you digging them in some type of way, that's when it don't work. Get with people that's similar to you. Why? Simple. Both of y'all have a similar view and a similar perspective. So y'all are seeing things very much it's like y'all have this certain level of understanding is what I'm trying to say, because y'all got similar perspectives. So y'all kind of understand things already a certain type of way. Go for people like that and stop wasting your fucking time worrying about people that you don't have nothing in common with. That's the problem. And maybe if you do that, you will stop being single. And the moment you stop being single, you're gonna see how whack, or you're gonna come to acknowledgement of how whack single life really was. As soon as you get out of it, that's when you can see it for what it is, or just admit it. Period. Just keep it real. Yeah, that shit was whack. I'm glad I'm in a relationship now. That's it. All right, that's it, man. I ain't gonna say no more, man. I appreciate you for tuning in and listening. Give it up. I'm done. Peace.